The Big Voice. KWTN 100.9 FM. The official radio station of the Winnebago Tribe.
Took me for granted. Don't recognize you anymore. Once sweet and caring, now cold and calculated. You can't be trusted.
Hello.
Here we go.
Hello, beautiful people of the world. Welcome to Winnebago Talks here on the Big Voice Radio. I am DJ Bethani for the Big Voice, but I am the communications office manager. My name is Bethani Redhorn, and I will let my co-hosts with the most introduce ourselves.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Brian Chamberlain, editor for the Winnebago Indian News, MCBKC, with KWTN 100.9 FM. How you guys doing today? And then we also have...
Good morning, everyone. I'm Tyler Snake, the Winnebago Indian News Office Circulation Manager.
We have some good information to put out today because we are going to be
Yes.
announcing the winners of the 2024 Neola Old Lady Walker Lighting Contest. That was held last evening, so on the 16th, and we put out all the advertisements that you needed to get your registration in with Tyler via email or coming up to the office, and we had 12 entrants, right?
Yep.
And so as you can see on the screen, if you're joining us on Facebook Live or on our other channels, you can see that there are going to be 8 paid categories, and then we also have prizes for the participants. And so we're going to have a little bit of announcement to put into that. So are we going to get into it right away, or are we going to...
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go ahead and
Okay,
rip the
so...
Band-Aid off.
First, we want to send a massive and huge thanks, appreciation, gratitude to the sponsors of the 2024 Neola Old Lady Walker Lighting Contest. Without the sponsorship, without your generosity, the lighting contest may not happen. In the legacy of the one and only, the late Neola Walker, she put on this contest, paying prizes from her own pocket in the early days. And then, of course, as time went on, the Winnebago Indian News, because she was also the founder of the Winnebago Indian News, kind of kept it going,
Mhm.
especially after her passing and whatever else. And so we try to keep that going. And thank you to the sponsors. Those sponsors include the Winnebago Tribe and the Winnebago Tribal Council, Winnebago's Casino Resort. Love it when they get involved because they're
Yeah.
always hooking everything up. So Winnebago's always kills it. The Winnebago Gaming Development Corporation, that is the Iron Horse Casino and Native Star Casino here in Winnebago. Also Warhorse Casino, Blue Earth Marketing, and HCI. They came through and donated to the cause as well. 12 Clans Unity Hospital, Winnebago Comprehensive Healthcare System. They are also one of our sponsors. The Winnebago Tribe's Human Services Department. Little Priest Tribal College, and we even had an anonymous donor this year. They created a prize pool of several $1,000s, and we were able to put forward the prizes from that. So the participant winners this year, so we're going to announce them. So you guys are all going to win something, and that's the big announcement. So the
Yes.
participant winners are the homes that were put on display from Louis Latreille. He is a participant winner, him and his family, as is Marilyn Grant. Marilyn Grant, you and your family, you are also a winner. Rebecca Decora, you are a participant winner as well. And our final participant winner is Mary Painter. And so when we're putting this out here, guys, and we're saying participant winner, we had categories this year. And because of that, we basically put the prizes out there, but the participant winners are also going to get to participate. I love that word. We're using it again and again and again in the prizes. And so, Tyler, do you want to tell them what their prize is going to be?
So all of those people listed won $500.
Yes,
Ooh.
you've just won $500. I should have brought my bell. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, and so again, Louis Latreille, Marilyn Grant, Rebecca Decora, and Mary Painter, you are winners of $500. And the reason we're doing that is because we did receive an additional donation after the prize schedule was created. And so we, of course, had to put that money out there. And that is how that was created. So thank you again to our sponsors, and congratulations to our participant winners, Louis Latreille, Marilyn Grant, Rebecca Decora, and Mary Painter. $500 for decorating, and thank you again for
Yes.
participating. And so let's get into the categories. We're going to start off with traditional Christmas. And so the winner of $500 in the traditional Christmas is Carmelita Parker. You are the winner. You are the winner there. Go ahead and just let it play, Bethany, because they're all listed.
Oh no, that's the one she signed up for. But right here it says what you
Oh, excuse. Yes, it is. So most originality. You're right. I got that wrong. I got to cross that out because that doesn't matter. So I'm looking on a page and whatever else. So Carmelita Parker, you are the winner of originality or the category. I know I want to
Look at your bell.
I know, right? It's like, so whatever. So Carmelita Parker, you are that winner there. And so again, we want to say thank you very much to all of our sponsors for making this possible. Don't forget, we are going to say the names in total again at the end here. So Carmelita Parker, you are the winner of the category for most originality. So then up next, we have the category of Ho Chunk Pride. And so Tyler, do you want to do that one?
That will be Marissa and Clarissa Hoffman.
Yes, Marissa Picotti and Clarissa Hoffman. Yay! I know it's like the bell and whatever. She probably doesn't know where it is. It's in my bag.
Just let her go out too.
I know it's in my bag. Don't worry about it. My laptop bag and whatever else there. So Marissa Picotti, Clarissa Hoffman, your guys' entry is the first place winner for Ho Chunk Pride, $500. Ding, 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 ding. There, yes. And so up next, we are then going to have, I know, right? Do you have one on your phone?
Oh, yeah.
I don't. And it's like, so I do not. But anyway, so up next, then we are going to have the category of Team Pride. And so this was where you decorated with Team Pride, whether it's Go Big Blue, Go Big Red, some other team that you like to basically show your pride for. And so the first place winner of Team Pride is
Ramona Sheridan, better known as Moni.
Yeah, Moni Love, Ramona Sheridan. Yes, you and your family, you are the winner of $500 cold hard cash. I always like to say it that way. Yes, of the Team Pride category. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And so we are about at the halfway point. So we're going to announce the names again. The participant winners. You guys are winners of $500 just for playing the game. That is Louis Latreille, Marilyn Grant, Rebecca Decora, and Mary Painter, $500. And please get a hold of Tyler if you haven't already so we can get your payments made to you. You are $500 participant winners. And then the first place for most original and originality was Carmelita Parker. Hey, there you go. I like it. It works. It works. Carmelita Parker, you're the winner of first place in the originality category. Then our Ho Chunk Pride category winner is Marissa Picotti and Clarissa Hoffman. They went in together and showed that Ho Chunk Pride $500 for saying, heck yeah, I'm Ho Chunk. So we love it. Marissa Picotti, Clarissa Hoffman, you guys are the winner there. And then, of course, hey, there you go. I love that one. And then, of course, the Team Pride, Go Big Blue, Go Big Red, and whatever. Moni Love, Moni Sheridan, you are the winner of $500 cold hard cash for your Team Pride. Okay, up next, then we have the traditional Christmas winner. And that means kind of the things with Santa, Frosty, Rudolph. Yep.
Classic Christmas.
Yes. And Rudolph, of course, is a member of the Deer Clan. So, so our traditional winner is who?
Jeremiah Neiman and family.
Jeremiah Neiman and family. Yes, that's cash. That's cash in your hand, baby. That's right there. Yes. So Jeremiah Neiman, you are the winner of the traditional Christmas category. Wonderful, wonderful there. And so up next, then we have the category of Winter Wonderland. And this was kind of things, and I got to say it here because we're talking about Ho Chunk Pride and everything. Is it white on my land? And this one is totally not rigged.
Right.
The winner of Winter Wonderland is
Joshua Chamberlain.
Oh, yay. All right, Josh. Sharing.
We were not judges.
No, and that's one thing we definitely want to say. The Winnebago Indian News nor the Winnebago Tribes Communication Department was not involved in the judging.
Mm-hmm.
Our judging was anonymous, and we will keep it that way, but it was not us. So congratulations to Josh Chamberlain on his Winter Wonderland win, $500. Yes, cold hard cash. I like that little bell ring there. It's really good. So then next up, we have Animation Attitude, and this was a category we put together because there's a lot of those really cool blow-up ones. You know, you plug it in, it kind of inflates, whatever.
Yep.
So Animation Attitude and all that kind of stuff. So our Animation Attitude, the one who's giving us all that extra is
Brooke Decora.
Ooh, bro.
Hey, there you go, Brooke Decora.
And Kelsey. And
Kelsey
rest of the
Decora.
kids.
Yes, good job there. $500 Animation Attitude. Really good job there. And so then we had, of course, the last general category, and this was Carried Away.
Carried Away.
Carried Away. You got to say it with that best broken res accent possible. Go ahead, Tyler.
Is Sharon Frenchman.
Sharon Frenchman's Carried Away.
Ooh.
Carried.
Carried away.
You're supposed to say Carried Away, Tyler.
Too shy.
So Carried Away, Sharon Frenchman got carried away, and that means she just went and put lights on absolutely everything. From what I heard, I guess it was even on the gutters and downspouts or whatever. Yeah, and so even the water was running over the lights and everything. It was like carried away. So,
So electrical fire.
so we're going to be leading up. I know we're going to be leading up to the grand champion, but we're going to recap all of the winners. So our participant winners were Louis Latre, Marilyn Grant, Rebecca Decora, and Mary Painter. $500 cold hard cash for you for just getting in and playing with and participating in the Neola Old Lady Walker Holiday Lighting Contest for 2024. Then the most original was Carmelita Parker, $500 for you. Then Ho Chunk Pride, we're Ho Chunks, you better believe it. That was Clarissa Hoffman and Marissa Picotti coming together for that $500 win. Then, of course, Team Pride, Go Big Blue, Go Big Red, all of that together was the one and only Ramona Sheridan, Moni Love over at the enrollment department. Congratulations, $500 for you. Yes. And then, of course, we had the traditional Christmas winner. That was Frosty, Santa, Rudolph, the elves, all that kind of stuff together. That is Jeremiah Neiman and family. Congratulations. That's $500 for you. Then the Winter Wonderland.
Oh, that was Louis, and then now it's Neiman.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we have to get that right there. But yep, you're still winners. You're all still winners. Okay. Then Winter Wonderland winner was Josh Chamberlain up in the Ho Chunk Village area. Yes, Winter Wonderland. Those holiday lights, I believe, stay on all year.
Yes.
Yes. And so whatever. So keep it going all year long. Then, of course, the Animation Attitude. That is the pop culture and a lot of the blow-ups and the inflatables. And that was Kelsey Decora.
Yep.
and Brooke, etc. And then, of course, Carried Away, as we just said a few moments ago, was the one and only Sharon Frenchman. She got carried away. Enjoy that light bill too. No, just kidding. Okay, and so sponsored by the Winnebago Tribal Council, the Grand Champion. They said they wanted to be the Grand Champion sponsor this year, so we made that happen. And of course, for them, this is going to be for 1,300 American dollars. Oh my gosh. And so the drum roll, please. That is going to be the Grand Champion winner is
Madison Redhorn and Darla
Ooh, yes.
Yes, Grand Champion. Absolutely wonderful there. I do believe they were winners last year as well, weren't they?
Yeah, they join every year.
Yep. So congratulations to Maddie and Darla. You guys kicked it in the buns and made sure it all happened there. And so you can go out and view all of the entrance and all of the holiday lights. And we want to thank again all of our sponsors, the Winnebago Tribe, the Winnebago Tribal Council, Winnebago's Casino Resort, always involved in everything that the Winnebago Tribe does. And of course, the Neola Walker Lighting Contest is no different. The Winnebago Gaming Development Corporation, Iron Horse Casino, Native Star Casino, War Horse, Blue Earth Marketing, and HCI. They got involved again for the 2024 Holiday Lighting Contest, as did 12 Clans Unity Hospital, Winnebago Comprehensive Healthcare System, the Winnebago Tribe's Human Services Department, also recently putting on the community meal. And from what I saw, OMG, if you didn't take home leftovers, you left there with, oh my gosh.
Missed out.
Yeah, they put out an amazing thing there. So good job there, Human Services. Also, Little Breeze Tribal College coming into the game. And of course, our anonymous donation. We appreciate all of you for the 2024 Neola Old Lady Walker Holiday Lighting Contest. We always like to tell the story. Yes, Neola Walker, of course, the originator of the Winnebago Indian News, would also put on a lighting contest back in the day, many decades ago, paying prizes out of her own pocket. And she wanted to give the children of Winnebago a chance to see some really nice holiday lights without having to leave town. And so that legacy continues on. Neola Walker, of course, a titan in the history of the Winnebago tribe and the Winnebago people, continuing to live on through her legacy of giving and service to the Winnebago people. But again, thank you to all of our sponsors. Very much thank you, and congratulations to all of our participants. We are happy to have you participate, as well as congratulate you on your cash win and I believe a prize.
Yeah, so fingers crossed everything gets here by Thursday when I distribute checks.
Okay.
We'll have participant gift bags.
Yes.
Nice.
And so besides the cash that you're going to be receiving in the check, there's going to be, hopefully, if the delivery guy can get on time, hint FedEx, hint UPS. No, just kidding. So they do a good job, and it's really hectic at the holiday time. And so again, the 2024 Neola Old Lady Walker Lighting Contest winners, the Grand Champion, Maddie Redhorn and Darla LaPointe. Carried Away, Sharon Frenchman. Animation Attitude, Kelsey Decora. Winter Wonderland, Josh Chamberlain. Traditional Christmas, Jeremiah Neiman and family. Then we go down to Team Pride. That was Moni Sheridan, Moni Love. And also then Ho Chunk Pride, Marissa Picotti, Clarissa Hoffman. And then Originality, Carmelita Parker. Also, our participant winners, Louis Latre, Marilyn Grant, Rebecca Decora, and Mary Painter. Very good. So
Congrats,
$500
everybody.
winners for everybody across the board, except the Grand Champion, who's taking home $1,300. So it should be a Merry Christmas for Maddie and Darla and their families. Good job there. So again, thank you very much to our anonymous judging. We want to say it that way because we want to keep it that way. The Winnebago Indian News and the communications department were not involved in the judging. And so that went out. They didn't even know whose house was whose. We simply gave them the address of the entrance, and they went out and viewed. So if you saw that stranger in the white van, yes, if you've seen that drone outside your window, no, gee.
Question for you two.
Yes,
Is there a map?
there was a map.
There was a map. We
Yep.
had
For the
a
judge. We
for the
just
judge.
don't know if everybody wants their address.
one of the listeners
Yeah.
asked if there was a map for like out of towners?
Pretty much there. It's easy to find. Winnebago is relatively small, and so we had entrants from all across the community. So come into Winnebago and just drive around, because we also
Yes.
had other people decorating that didn't enter.
Yeah.
And so Winnebago is lit up pretty well. So if you want to come down and view, then just drive around and you'll see.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Cool.
good
That
stuff there.
cruise.
And so we will also be printing the winners in the next issue of the Winnebago Indian News, which is going to be coming out on Saturday. So you guys will also see that there. And of course, again, thank you, Pinagigi, to our sponsors, because without you, we wouldn't be able to pay the prizes and do what we do here. So again, we want to say that the Winnebago Tribal Council, the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska, Winnebago's Casino Resort, the WGDC, Iron Horse, Native Star Casino, Warhorse, Blue Earth Marketing, HCI, 12 Clans Unity Hospital, Winnebago Comprehensive Healthcare System, the Winnebago Tribe's Human Services Department, Little Priest Tribal College, and our anonymous donor. So again, thank you very much. That was the 2024 Neola Old Lady Walker Holiday Lighting Contest. Again, we will bring this back next holiday season for the 2025. And what do you guys think of the categories? This is my first time as the editor being involved with this. And of course, you guys gave out like places.
Mhm.
Did you guys like the categories better, or do you want to go back to the places?
I have to go around and check all these houses out. I haven't got to yet.
Yeah, I
so.
haven't seen all of them. I've seen some of them, of course, but not all.
But I like the idea of the categories. It kind of gives them an idea of what they need to kind of like zoom in on
Shoot
and
for,
focus.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're good.
Yeah. And
Give
so
them an idea.
next year, if we do keep the categories, maybe we'll keep some of them or add in some new ones. And it all depends, of course, on our sponsorship, because we try to make sure, the money gets spread around and it's, it's used in the way that the sponsors want it to be, etc. Again, without the generosity, the prizes wouldn't be paid. And so, of course, it's keeping the legacy of Neola E. Walker alive. Old Lady Walker. She liked to be called that too.
Yes.
So, again, any other things or the contests? Here we are on Bago Talks.
Well, if we're kind of wrapping up with the contest part of
Okay.
it, we have some other announcements to get
Yes, we
into.
do. And so thank you guys.
Run out of
Yes.
here. Go throw your checks in.
Oh, yeah, they have to be put through the system. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Thank you,
right.
Tyler.
So congrats to all the winners out there. I love it because nobody is walking home empty-handed.
Right. And we're really happy because the other donation that came forward, because we had the prize schedule set out, and when we did the announcements, you could
Mhm.
see them like you were showing on the screen. That's what we were going to give. Then another donation came in, and so we were able to spread it around even more. All of the participants won some cash. They are hopefully, if the deliveries can be made on time, and so it's a good
Yes.
thing. A good thing.
Definitely. So, on top of the announcements for the winners that we were going to get into, I seen that there is going to be some events coming up. So there's an event taking place tomorrow, and so we were set to have a special guest join us today, but they actually they're a doctor. They're busy.
Oh yeah.
They are going to join us when we come back from the winter holiday break. So on our January episode to kick off January, they'll be here in the studio to talk more about the Winnebago Comprehensive Healthcare System.
Mhm.
But there is an event taking place tomorrow, and so it's going to be their Master Facilities Plan Concept Discussion.
Yeah.
So they have had a few. They had 2 others, I believe, and this is the last session to join, and they'll have lunch served. But by popular request, they're having one more session. You can
Yes.
join them for lunch to review and provide feedback on the Master Facility Plan concepts up close. They'll need your help from all of the relatives and the community to guide them as they talk about the future of WCHS.
Yes, and it is a very good thing. This is your chance and your opportunity to let the decision makers know what your priorities are, what you want to see, other things. Even if I like this, if you want to just be a part of the overall discussion, this is your chance to get involved. So tomorrow at the Whirling Thunder Wellness Gymnasium at noon, come down because
1 to 2:30 p.m.
Okay, so they'll probably serve before that, I bet.
Okay.
And so we'll have to see it because I don't think they'll start there. If they're having a meal, I don't think they'll start it at 1. But come down from 1 to 2:30 p.m. and be a part of the overall discussion. They have had a few previous, and we also printed some of their information in the last issue of the Winnebago Indian News, so you can kind of see what we're talking about if you're not here locally. And we also have some of that up on our social media as well. And they do a really good job on their own. So you can go to Winnebago Comprehensive Healthcare
Yes.
Systems
Yep.
Facebook page, and they're putting this out there. They have a lot of plans, they have a lot of good ideas, and this is your chance to say, hey, I like that, or I would like to also see this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's your chance to do so.
Definitely. And then, as BKC mentioned, their Winnebago Comprehensive Healthcare System. So make sure you give them a follow.
Yep.
So you can stay up to date with their announcements.
Yeah, they post regularly.
Yes.
So several times a week, even daily. And so a lot of good stuff because, of course, the WCHS 12 Clans Unity Hospital touches so many different areas. And I know recently, of course, and maybe they still want us to put it out, there's the pertussis vaccinations which are available because, of course,
Yes.
whooping cough was having a rise here locally. So make sure that your vaccinations are up to date. I also talked to somebody, 12 Clans didn't put this out, but they were speaking about tetanus updates. And so maybe that's a question we have to ask them about too, because some people, as adult, you remember getting them as a kid,
Yes.
and it was like, no, but that does wear off. And so as adults, you do need booster shots for your tetanus. But anyway, we'll let the healthcare experts talk about that.
Yes.
And so,
but I wanted to make mention of that upcoming event. And then I
Yes.
seen that the Angel Decora Museum is going to be having their Indigenous Winter Art Market. And so that's going to be on December 20th, which is this Friday.
yeah, they're doing a lot of good stuff. Of course, earlier they had the book signing event with Kathy Coates.
Mhm.
To Banish Forever was her book. And so she was actually here in Winnebago. And so she signed books and also had a reading from it, described kind of the research that she did behind it, as well as the overall effort. And she is a Minnesota native. And of course, came upon the story and felt it was one that needed to be told. And it's truly mind-boggling because it steps back in time as our people, of course, moved from our homelands in Wisconsin several times into Minnesota, northern Iowa, South Dakota, and of course finally here to our reservation lands. But while we were in Blue Earth County, there is a massive amount of, and you can't say it in any other way, it was very racially biased, very racially motivated. And so the title To Banish Forever actually comes from one of the credos of those non-Indian settlers, colonists, who were in an effort to remove the Winnebago people from Blue Earth County and in Minnesota. Amazing story.
Mm-hmm.
Kathy Coates tells an amazing story, and her book is available for sale.
Yes. I want to check it out.
Yeah, yep,
Seeing
a
some of
very
those
good thing. And
lives.
so I know a couple of people, of course, a couple of people I know, they have read it, and they said it really, really moved them. And so I went to this event, and while she was doing the reading,
Mhm.
it got into some of the word for word, and it incites a kind of an angry feeling, but also you look back and it's like, wow, it opens your eyes. It really does.
Yeah, I would
So.
assume. I always thought it was crazy whenever, like, coming up in high school and like the things that they teach in history and things, when you get into college, it like completely opens your eyes.
Yeah, the high school history teaching is usually pretty generic. And then also you see why so many other states and in other areas, it hasn't really happened here yet. And I have to say yet. But they were I remember in Georgia, I believe it was, because the Republican governor, and also they went in a really weird direction, but it was like they actually retold the Trail of Tears that the Cherokee people experienced, of course, being removed from their homeland into Oklahoma and etc. Their history book that they bought for their students said the Cherokees decided to leave.
The language.
Yeah, and it was like, that's not the way it went,
Yeah.
but now this entire generation of children is being indoctrinated into believing that the Cherokee Nation just said, oh, okay, we'll move. And it's like, no, it's called the Trail of Tears for a reason. And there's so many other stories. And so as we keep our tribal, I guess, historic tradition alive and telling the real truth about things, that becomes even more. And of course, Kathy tells an amazing part of that story.
To Banish Forever.
Yes.
Check it out. And so those were 2 upcoming events that I had seen. So the Indigenous Winter Art Market this Friday with Angel Decorum Museum. But to kind of come back to our home area,
Mhm.
do you want to kind of break down the last issue of the Winnebago Indian News real quick?
Yeah, what we had, of course, was on our masthead, we've been featuring prominent tribal members as well as the clans. And so I believe last time around we went, what did we do last time? Gee, it just went out of my head because I have a song in my ear and that really messes with my head. But I think we did Fish Clan. I think we did the Fish Clan. And so there, of course, then we had our headlines. Yeah, that's where it is. Yep. And so the 12 Clans Unity Hospital received a massive reimbursement and also funds from the IHS system of over $5 million. That was our headline, as well as the Winnebago Tribe's General Welfare Exclusion payment of the paper checks was held. And so we covered that. And then some of the other information in it as well. We had our editor's review of the movie. I believe it was the movie Aliens. And then a lot of the other stuff that was happening there. And so as what happens every time, there's a lot of good information that was happening and was coming because Kiki Jade was still coming at that point. Of course, the Winnebago Tribal Council minutes. We had coverage from when the Winnebago Veterans Association took a trip to California to participate in the Coast Guard's honoring of the tribes during Native American Heritage Month, which was November. And then we also, of course, that's where you see on Hakawe, the movie review, question of the issue. And then on Shigoe, we have the WCHS Master Facilities Plan graphics shared there. And then, of course, the Renaissance program has been very good at keeping us in the holiday vibe with Ho-Chunk translations.
Yes, Ho-Chunk Bingo. It looked like a big hit. I've seen some of the pictures.
And also the graphics that they put in the Winnebago Indian News. And then, of course, always our advertisement from Winnebago's Casino Resort. Legacy advertiser with the Winnebago Indian News. So we appreciate them very much. And so make sure you check out Winnebago's because they always have something good going on.
Definitely. Yep. And so that's with the Winnebago Indian News. And then so for the Big Voice, we actually have some upcoming holiday playlists that we'll be getting into.
Yes.
So I have a Christmas playlist that I'm going to debut tomorrow. I'm excited about it. I sat there and I was going through it and I was like, there's so many classics, of course, but there's so much new holiday music.
Yes.
So I was kind of checking that out. And so the Big Hour, we have that every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday live over the noon hour.
Yep.
And then we have the sports show, which is a bi-weekly. So we'll have a new episode tomorrow live at 5 with Coach Q and B Love. And then we have All Requests Live on Thursdays at 11 a.m. hosted by yours truly. And then also Res Ride hosted by MCBKC.
Yes.
4 to 6.
And with that, the top 5 countdown, we did it last week.
You guys did it?
Yeah.
So was there?
Yes, there's a new winner. There's a new winner. So Chaka Khan was holding it down. I don't remember how many weeks, but she did not win again. Of course, I feel for you. And it's hard. I have a song in my ear.
I say there was 3 weeks that I feel for you was holding it down.
And so, but the new winner is there. And so we'll have to put out the new list and the new songs for everybody to vote on.
So we had Sitting on the Dock of the Bay.
That's the winner. Yes.
Okay, Otis Redding holding it down.
It was a razor thin. I think it was 1 vote margin.
Sometimes it comes down to that 1 vote.
Yes, because Tina Turner, Proud Mary. Yeah.
Yep. And then we also had Phil Collins and then the Lindas.
Yes. Yep.
So that kind of concludes the All Request Live show. So we'll count down to that top song. We'll get that poll out so you guys can vote as Otis Redding's the new winner this week.
Yes.
And then Baby Bison Beats. So MC Ash, she has a presentation tomorrow. She'll kind of conclude her winter semester and then enjoy the holiday break. And she'll be full swing, come back in January, and we'll be really working hard to debut a new show. So she'll be hosting that.
Yeah, she's been taking it all over the place. And of course, the holidays are busy for everyone, and she's no different. So.
Yes. So Baby Bison Beat, 7 to 8 p.m. And then into Friday, as I mentioned, the Big Hour, live over the noon hour. Yes. We also have the Friday Night Hot Mix with DJ Blue.
Yep.
That's in the evening from 7 to 10 p.m. And then Midnight Love.
Yes. So the last episode we did, of course, was Midnight Love episode 56. It was number 1's volume 1. Each of the songs on the playlist reached the top spot on the Billboard Hot 100 or the R&B charts, and it was a pretty good listing there. And I got some questions actually back from that, Bethany, because people were like, how come this song or how come that song? And it's like, yes, there's amazing music because we kind of did a chronological order from 1979 to I believe we
Yeah.
ended in 85, 86, somewhere
Mhm.
in there. And they were like, where was this? And I said, it didn't hit number one. You know, yeah, there's a ton of great classic
Yes.
songs in there, but these were the ones that hit the top spot.
Hit and held number one.
Yes,
Okay.
and went into it and stuff. So that was episode 56, and so we'll have to come up with the next one sometime soon.
Yes. And so that's a run through of some of our programming. So we do also offer live streaming, and we recently covered the home games against Omaha Nation and Walt Hill. So we'll be back into swing of things
What about
after
tonight?
the winter break. We're gonna be sponsored in January for 2 home games. So
Not tonight?
no.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so that tonight's not going to be live streamed, unfortunately, but we will be live streaming the home games in January.
Okay.
And so that's how that will roll out. And then we also have I'm trying to think of the last thing that I was going to make mention of. There is the big hour. We have Winnebago Talks on Tuesdays. We also have the sports show on Wednesdays, which is bi-weekly.
Mhm.
And then All Request Live, Res Ride, Baby Bison Beats. And of course, in the meantime, in between time, we have lots of power music. So if you ever have maybe a round dance song that you really like or a powwow jam that you just can't get out of your head, we always have this playlist that we kind of curate and put together. And so if you wanted to add a song in there, you can always reach out to us and we'll add some of those round dance and powwow songs to the playlist.
Okay. Yeah, I was just rereading that email. So anyway, all right.
So that's kind of that. And then we just wanted to kind of jump on and relay our winners for the lighting contest.
Yes.
And we have some upcoming programming. So make sure you stay tuned with us for that.
Yep.
And we'll be back in January.
Yes, again, the main part of today's show, of course, was the 2024 Neola Old Lady Walker Holiday Lighting Contest. And so the winners have been announced, and then they are the grand champion, Madison, Redhorn, and Darla LaPointe. Grand champion winners. Then we had Sharon Frenchman, Kelsey Decora, Brooke Decora, Josh Chamberlain, Jeremiah Neiman, Louis Latre, Marilyn Grant, Rebecca Decora, Ramona Sheridan, Mary Painter, Marissa Picotti, Clarissa Hoffman, and Carmelita Parker, all winners within the 2024 Neola Old Lady Walker Holiday Lighting Contest for the various categories. And of course, once again, our sponsors, the Winnebago Tribe of Nebraska Tribal Council, Winnebago's Casino Resort, Winnebago Gaming Development Corporation, Iron Horse Casino, Native Star Casino, Warhorse, Blue Earth Marketing, HCI, 12 Clans Unity Hospital, Winnebago Comprehensive Healthcare System,
I was like, hold on, let me get my
Human Services for the Winnebago Tribe, Little Priest Tribal College, and our anonymous donor. Thank you so much for your generosity and wanting to be involved in the holiday lighting contest in the legacy of Neola Walker.
Awesome, awesome. Congrats to all the winners out there. We hope that you all stay nice and warm, be safe, and be good to each other. And that's what I got.
Yep. And so, of course, the new issue of the Winnebago Indian News will be coming to you later this week. The deadline has went by, and so we will get that put together, and we will have that in your mailboxes hopefully on Saturday.
All right, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Be safe out there, and put a smile on someone's face if you can.
Yes. Congratulations again to the winners.
Yes.
Thank you to the sponsors.